Good morning, guys. Hello, how are you? I am doing pretty good this morning, actually. So it is about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am doing my whole morning routine, which I have shown you guys plenty of times, I think. But I just want to remind you guys about affirmations and how important they are for your mental health and your mental state, and basically creating your own reality and manifesting positive things to happen to you, positive emotions, positive intentions, and just really letting the world know what your intentions are, because sometimes your thoughts can get really negative and you can think that they're not noticed, and you can still go on throughout life thinking you're a really good person, and you'll wonder sometimes like why bad things happen to you, or why bad experiences always happen to you. And it's normally because you're not paying attention to your thoughts, and you let them run wild, and you let them say whatever they want, when really your thoughts are so powerful. Your thoughts have so much energy attached to them. Your thoughts are part of your subconscious mind, which is, come on, do I really need to talk about the subconscious mind anymore and how much I'm an advocate about taking care of your subconscious mind? But anyway, affirmations change your life, and I'm reading this new book, Words Can Change Your Brain, and it is 12 conversation strategies to build trust, resolve conflict, and increase intimacy, which I don't understand that end part, but I got it basically because of the title, because I'm a firm believer after I read Messages in Water, which I've talked about before. Messages in Water is about the Japanese scientist who believed words had a lot of power behind them, and he did the test by talking to water, and the snowflakes, when they were frozen, ended up having the craziest pictures in them ever. Like, it's insane. And I read that book out loud to Jeremy, and literally it changed both of us tremendously, because we both realized, okay, like literally it's scientifically proven. There's so many studies in that book, and then just all around like how important words are. So I just want to continue to spread that message while I get ready this morning, because this is what I do in the morning, is I say my affirmations out loud while I, pamper myself. And as I said before in about 5 videos back, I've been taking care of my hygiene, my skin, doing my makeup, doing my hair every single day, because it is part of how I feel I'm loving myself and how I am taking care of myself. And I just, every single time I get ready in the morning, I'm constantly saying affirmations. It's a habit. It's not even something I think about anymore. Like, I say affirmations all day long. And I honestly believe it's why my life is as blessed as it is, because I live such a blessed life. I'm so grateful. There's not a day that goes by that I am not just taken back with gratitude, because this is the life I basically have always dreamed of, and I'm in it right now, and it just feels so worth all of the lessons it took me to get here, because everything is a lesson. Every argument, every fight, everything is a lesson. And if you don't look at it like a lesson and that you're trying to learn something from it and take something away that you could work on yourself, it's just a waste of time. You're just going to repeat those types of arguments in your life and that type of behavior in your relationships, friendships, or partner. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's get back to affirmations, so because I can get off track. So basically, this is what I do in the morning, and I just wanted to share with you guys my affirmations and some new ones that I say while I kind of take care of myself. So first and foremost, my main affirmations. I actually shared this in a video a long time ago, because I read this book I just lost the page. I actually read this book a really long time ago. Yeah, it was back in like May. I read this book. I went to Florida for my sister's cheer competition, and I just read this whole book the whole time I was there because, wow. About 10,000 cheerleaders? Not me. Okay, so I basically have all these memorized, but I just want to show you guys where I got it from. It's this book. It's literally page 114, 115, and 116. And why I chose them to be my main affirmations is because there's releasing affirmations, empowering affirmations, and this whole book is about past lives and DNA, trauma, generations, and it just really talks about pain bodies, and it just kind of tied in every spiritual book I've read this year. And it was so weird because I would never have expected it. What's the date? Oh my god. I would never have expected it. I am screwed. I just remembered I am supposed to be going to an event where they're doing this, and I had an RSVP and I haven't yet, so wow. Bad Marissa. But anyway. So I normally repeat these out loud all morning long, and we're going to do that now. So I'd really appreciate it if whoever is watching this and you watched my videos to help yourself. I would really appreciate it if you followed along with me and maybe wrote them down for yourself, because I promise you, once I started doing these affirmations, my life changed. And it changed for the better. My thoughts, my reality, my everything started changing. And I truly, truly, truly believe in affirmations more than anything, because they're like little prayers that you say all day. I don't know. Just try affirmations out. Oh my god. I hate when I do that, guys. Okay, so let's read them out loud with each other. Release any toxic feelings or conclusions that I may still be carrying now. I release any physical effects I may have carried forward into this life in my current body. I release any toxic attachment to any person, habit, or situation, past or present. I bless the past and let it go. I am free. I am free and clear of any past imbalance or misinformation in my body and my mind. I live in my power and my internal truth. These are the empowering affirmations. I open myself to my spirit's capacity to embrace the full measure of my peace, value, and power, now and always. My body is healthy, vibrant, grounded, and energetic. Divine consciousness fills every cell. I open my heart and my mind to a deeper connection with my spirit. I awaken to my divine source and identity more and more each day. I open myself to my spirit's capacity for knowing how to attract and maintain loving relationships and fulfilling and prosperous careers. I forgive all karmic debt and ask that all my karmic debt be forgiven. I engage in healthy thoughts and choices and forge honoring relationships with myself, others now and forever. It is safe and comfortable for me to insert your intention here. For example, express my, speak my truth, heal, love, be loved, trust, connect with spirit. So you make up your own. So for today, I'm going to say, it is safe and comfortable for me to enjoy all of my blessings and accept that they are for mine and for mine to share. I open myself to the free and full expression of my power, value, and truth in every situation. Divine energy moves through my internal life, releasing the past, healing the present, and blessing the future. From now on, I choose freedom and self-empowerment. Each day brings greater alignment, purpose, prosperity, and love. I am open to the changes my soul desires. I live in the peace of my eternal perspective, and I know I am blessed. What happened right there is I started thinking about something, and then my whole brain went to crap. But those are my more intense affirmations that I like to get in at least once a day. But I have little affirmations that are like short and sweet that you can literally do all the time. And I mainly do them when I am super down on myself or when I get stressed out. So I will say things like, I am love, I am peace, I am happy, I am okay, I am here, I am now. Okay guys, now that those affirmations are done, let's get into today's video. Even though that was a pretty long intro to affirmations, but honestly, In all of my videos from now on, I just seriously want to give you guys as many tools as possible when it comes to your mental health, because it is literally something that has changed my life so much the moment I took it seriously. I just genuinely want to share as many tools as I have gained over this course of this past year, because it has changed my life, more than I think anyone could fathom, and everyone that is really close in my life has been super inspired by how much of a shift I've had in myself, and it's really pushed a lot of my family members and friends to do certain things they wouldn't have done if I think I wouldn't have kind of paved the way first. And that's the only reason why I did this. I didn't do it for selfish reasons. I didn't do it because I want to keep it as my best kept secret. It's like, no, I will tell anyone that's willing to listen about their subconscious mind, their mental health, their past traumas, their childhood traumas, their past live traumas, everything and anything. Like, I am so down to talk about and help with, because for so long I struggled more than it was just very dark, as some of these videos kind of show in the past. But I don't really want to talk about that stuff too much more today. I kind of want to just have more of like a me now Marissa type of video, because I do tend to talk about really heavy subjects, because that is the message I'm trying to pour out there. But I also don't want you guys to think that that's me all the time. I'm like super fun and goofy. And I also want to give you guys more of a funner mental health update today, because I know in the past I have a video called Best Friend Breakups, and in that video it's like I had 1 or 2 friends, but it's not people that I was hanging out consistently with. I didn't feel like I yet had people that I could rely on or that I could just do anything with. Best friends type of stuff. I'm sure you guys know what that is. I didn't have that yet, and I was really struggling with that for quite some time in this mental health journey and self-love journey, but I didn't know how to really open up about it, because millennials I just didn't feel comfortable talking about it yet. You know, there's a lot of people that are mutual friends. There's just a lot of similarity between us, and it's hard because I don't ever want it to seem like I was talking badly about her or anything like that. But best friend breakups do happen, and they're really fucking hard, and they're probably one of the biggest. It was really hard. It really took a toll on me. I really had a very hard time with it. That was probably one of my biggest mental hangups for a very long time. And it seems like my mental health journey got better the moment I put myself back out there and actually start talking to people again. Because depression is depression, and when you're an introvert, you hide in your little cave and you don't talk to anyone and you just suppress all of it, and then it eats you alive, and then you're stuck in bed for days. And I really had to learn how to let people in. Just over my whole entire childhood, I've never been taught trust. I don't know what trust is. It's another big one I'm working on, is how to trust people and trust myself, because I don't trust people because I don't trust myself. Like, I just don't trust anything. I'm starting to trust things now, but it's very hard. It's a big mental hang-up of mine, but that also comes with friendships and trusting, letting people in. It's been a very difficult process for me, but I did it. And it's December 21st, and it just feels so weird, because last December, let's see, where was I last December? Let's take a look. 11/11. Every time I am literally recording with you guys, this happens. Like, isn't that insane? Last time it was 111, if you guys don't remember. Now it's 11/11. Oh shit. This is so fun. As I'm making this video, I got a message from another friend where I'm going to tonight. I received it on 11/11. Wow. She gave me the address to this whatever it's called, records. That book I always reference to. Literally one of my most life-changing books thus far. And this lady, she does these readings. So one of my friends named Ashley actually invited me. So I'm going with her, and weird. And then also my friend Carla is coming with us. So it's going to be me, or Ashley, Carla, and I getting our little records read. That's literally what this whole video is about, is friends. And I feel like I hid them for so long because I didn't know if these people were really going to stay in my life. I don't know how to do this. I've only had the same best friend since I was 14 years old. Now I'm 24. And I lost that best friend when I was 23. So yeah, it's been a year, and it was such a transition. I felt like someone threw me in lava and expected me to survive. I had the hardest time. I'm ready now to be more so open about it, but for a while I really suppressed it, and it's taking me some time because this is one of the more fresher wounds I have, so it's a little harder to get closer to. But I wanted to just open up more so today about like how to gain those friends and what it's like now. And I wanted to show you last December. That was the point. Okay, hold on. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You got me fucked up. I'll be motherfucking damned. Okay, so this time last year, I found a dead crow. A dead crow in front of my house. This was the day I officially moved into my original house that you guys see earlier on in my channel. That house. It's still my house. I still have my room. I'm actually renting it out to my friend Carla right now because she needed a room. I'm basically here all the time. It just makes sense. But anyway, I just officially moved in there. And I woke up in the morning and I went outside and there was a dead crow. I was like, this is it, like this is the end of all, like I'm done. I was already at a rock bottom, like I already was just so lost. You guys have no idea, absolutely no idea. And I find this dead crow and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, cool, it's over. And I look up what dead crow means. While many believe that seeing a crow is a hard... I actually made a video, but I deleted it, I think. The dead crow is in one of these videos. This is so weird that it's already been a year. Okay. While many believe that seeing a crow is a harbour of death, others say the presence of a dead crow means the end of bad things and the beginning of all things new and good. I like that rationale. There are always websites claiming crows symbolize change, intelligence, prophecy, and strength. And I was just completely taken back because I, had this like little flutter of hope because I don't know if I've ever really talked about spirit animals with you guys yet, but I believe in spirit animals 110%. If there is one thing I actually genuinely would put all my money on, it's spirit animals, and that they can communicate with us, that they read our minds, and that they see our auras, all of it. Like, I am such an animal believer. As you guys know, I own how many animals? I believe we have this weird connection with them. Yeah, so, anywho, I believe in spirit animals more than anything So when something like that happens, I dig right into what it means. Like I get stung by a bee, and as you guys know, I read what that meant. Just anything. I ask for spirit sign answers. So Gabrielle Bernstein taught me to ask spirit guides for the answer, and if the answer is yes, you'll see a certain animal. If you see no, then it means oh my god. This is what happens when I don't have coffee yet. Like, I literally am drinking my kombucha, and I'm just like, I need coffee so bad right now. This is ridiculous. It's not enough caffeine. Anyway. So basically, like, let's just say, is he meant to be my soulmate? Yes, you see a hawk. No, you see an owl. 10 days later, you're driving down the freeway and a fucking hawk just smacks your car. You're like, yes! Like, that's how it works. It's not like you're searching for these hawks or these owls. Like, that thing smacks you. There's one time I did it, and I asked to see an owl and a hawk. I normally use an owl and a hawk. I love that duo. And I literally was riding a horse with someone, and an owl flew out of the tree, and literally its feathers hit my head. I was just like, what? Like, that's how yes or no the answers are. So I fully believe in spirit animals. I'll actually do a video on spirit animals for you guys, but I just like need to get all my information together because it's just something I intuitively believe in. If you're spiritual, or if you are into, you know, DNA and the subconscious mind and your chakras and everything like that, like, you truly believe that sometimes people just have information and they didn't have to learn it, they just have it. And I have always been like that. Like, you can put anything in front of me and I'll figure it out. Like, no one has ever had to teach me anything. I just intuitively know. And that's how it's always been with animals. And what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so it's just it's hard for me to explain to other people the connection I have with animals. I'm just like, but some people just genuinely believe in that stuff and get me, and other people are like, you sound like a nutcase. But for the nutcase believers, I want to have some facts for them, if that makes sense. So I need to get some more research down with the books. But anywho, back to the whole friends thing. So how this all happened, basically, I surrendered to the universe. I surrendered that that person no longer was going to be my friend. I said, that door is shut, it's locked, and we've both walked away. I surrender. I accept any friend you put in my path. I will accept them. I will love them. Just please, please, please send people my direction. You know me. You know I don't know how to go out there and get friends. Like, I know you'll have a way to have people get to me and reach out to me, and we'll find each other. And, you know, some time went by, and all of a sudden this girl, Carla, I love her. I love Carla. We have the funniest relationship, so she gets my humor. I'm not being mean. We're just... We're making each other laugh. This is how we communicate. She fucking was just texting me, man, and I was like, what is wrong with this girl? Why would she ever want to be my friend? Like, for me, it's like, why do you want to be my friend? Like, I don't do anything. I sit and I read books. I sit and I look at animals and I meditate. Like, what could you possibly want from me? I just feel like I have nothing to offer, I guess. But, you know, Carla just kept on persisting, and here we are now, God knows how later, and literally, thank you, Carla. Like, that is exactly what I mean. Like, the universe knew that someone just had to be, like, persistent on me to crack me back open, and it's been the best thing ever. Like, thank God I am doing things, like, going to Target with a friend and just laughing my ass off. Like, my soul needed it so bad, and I think that's half the reason as to why I'm so much more motivated now, and I'm so much more at ease now, because once you have people that you can turn to, you don't feel alone. And I think depression feeds the most off of making you lonely and shutting everyone out. And it is the hardest thing for me to do, is to let people back in, but I'm so grateful Carla was patient with me, because she literally, I mean, I'm a terrible friend at first. At first, I am fucking terrible, because I just don't get it. I'm just like, why do you want to be my friend? Come on, like, especially after this last friendship breakup. Oh my god. I'm sure that person makes me sound like a psychopath and the meanest person ever, and I felt that way for a long time, because I don't know, there's something about shutting a person out and not giving them an explanation and not treating them like a human that really makes that person second guess themselves. And it really did, and you know, I guess it's a lesson somewhere in there, but it really hurt. So it really fucked with my mind for a while. But I'm back. And I feel so good. Like, feels so good. So there's Carla. And then there is my friend Ireland, who we are actually opening up a dog sanctuary together at our ranch, like my ranch and Jeremy's ranch. We're going to be opening up a dog shelter there, and it's all under construction right now. We're going to be building all these dog kennels and just rescuing dogs and finding them new homes. And the future just looks so bright, you guys. Like, sometimes I like one time, like last year, the light of hope was like this big. And I just saw this little stream of light, and I was like, I'm gonna make it. Because as long as there's light, I can push. Like, I've worked out, like, hard. I've transformed my body. I can push myself. I knew I could push myself mentally, but I really, really, really had to do it. And I was like, Marissa, there's a light. Keep going. You're on the right path. Keep pedaling, keep pedaling, keep pedaling. And it's this invisible pedal, because mental health is invisible. Like, only you know it, and only you can take pride in it. Only you reap the benefits of it. And it's a very selfish act, because you really have to take a lot of time for yourself, but it's so beneficial, because yes, it's selfish, but at the long run, it helps every single person around you and helps influence them in a better way. And you almost get to be this new matriarch that, you know, doesn't have to go into arguments and doesn't have to be snappy. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the main point. But anyway, we are doing this whole dog sanctuary. She was actually over 3 days ago with her boyfriend, and she was just sitting in this house, and her and I were catching up, and her new boyfriend were in the house. Jeremy was there, and we're just all talking, and I just was just so taken back at how different everything is now. Like, everything is so different. Everything is different. Not one thing is the same. And she's just like my friend that pushes me out of my comfort zone. Like, Ireland is a friend that there's just weird soul connection, man. Like, weird. So I have Carla, Ireland, and then I have Callie, who is my childhood best friend, who I lived with for a little bit as well. And she was just over last night, and I made everyone tea, and we're all drinking tea together. I actually have a clip I'll play right now.
What's wrong with me? Is she recording me?
It's a monumental moment. It's like a first, like, girl's house in this actual house, because I only have men around. They're too high on weed pills.
That's okay.
Wait, are you okay?
I'm chilling, I think.
Do you have school tomorrow?
Wait. It's better to stay in company when you're having a bad high.
Wait, what?
It's better to have company around when you're having a bad high. It gets worse when you're by yourself.
Nah, I think I'm okay. I just gotta, like...
Keep moving.
He's walked up and down the stairs like a couple times.
He's just pacing.
He's pacing.
Carla, how was your day today?
Not good. Not good. It was not good. Okay. But it'll get better.
What did your card say?
My card said that I'm going to be a victorious person. I'm too. Come on. I look exhausted. Like you don't gotta do me like this. This can't go on the internet, Marissa. This cannot go on the internet.
It might, just a little snippet.
No.
It goes with my series. I've made friends again.
Are you really recording that?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Because it's part of my mental health journey. Like, I, for so long, shut so many people out, and now, like, I'm letting people back in.
You are. You're doing good.
So it's, like, part of it.
You're letting your walls down.
Yeah. Like, I'm hanging...
So Callie and Carla and I were just drinking our tea, talking it out, and then I actually, the night before that, went on a coffee date with my high school friend Raquel that I haven't seen in forever, but we have the same birthday. We have always had weird coincidences in life, and we just need to talk to each other, and it felt so good for someone that I can talk to about like real trauma with that gets it. And she's now like my new friend, and my cousin and my sister that I've never been as close to with as I am now. Like, my cousin and my sister are just my little oof, like, I just love them so much. And anytime there's like a family function now, I can't wait because I'm gonna see Ariana and my sister, and I'm just like, like, it's just, it's so weird. It's so weird. And then that's not even like my other friends that just aren't like soup. Like, there's Claire, there's Ashley, there's Daniel, the guy that stays with us majority of the whole entire week, that, you know, I feed every day, that I take care of him like he's my little boy. He's only 17 and he's here all the time because he works at a ranch. And, like, I talk to him and I do his tarot card readings. And he's like Catholic and he's like, what the heck? But I'm like making him believe in this type of stuff, and I'm opening up his mind. It's just, I don't know. Life is so weird. And now I just have plans almost every day this week. And I'm utterly so happy. And then you know, me and Jeremy are fully back together. I mean, as back together as we've ever been. Like, our relationship has never been this solid before. It's never been this peaceful. It's never been this easy. It's never been this effortless. And I thank my heavens. I have so much gratitude that I was blessed to find someone that has always been screaming about mental health. Like, he is the one person that led me to mental health. He was just, when I met him, he was on his own mental health journey, and he had his own life coaches and his own therapy things that he was going for. And I kind of disregard that because I was a young 19-year-old that didn't understand what he was doing, and now I completely get it because now I'm his age of when we first met. I'm like, oh, I get it. 23 and 24 are hard, I guess. And now we're both on this healing journey, and, you know, I didn't know how to give him another chance again. And I told myself, like, change is the only thing I will accept. And his behavior is just utterly so different. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of us for loving each other enough and loving ourselves enough to push each other and to push ourselves. It feels good. Everything changes, man. Everything does. But I think I'm so sidetracked because I know I have to do a bunch of other things right now, like clean the house, start making lunch and all that. So I'm gonna try to cut this short because I'm having a hard time concentrating.